All right, y'all, welcome back to the final drive and welcome back to the Miami Dolphins franchise. And we just came off a nice little win against the Patriots for our first division game at home. And now we got a quick turnaround because we have to go into Buffalo on Thursday night football. What a night game that we have to play to really test how good this team really is by playing a possible Super Bowl contender and the Buffalo Bills. So this is going to be an exciting week. But first, let's go and kind of take a recap or a look at what that last game looked like. And we have to name us tides up, a high tide or a low tide player of the week. So one of the players we're going to have up there for sure is Devon A-Chain for a possible player of the week. I think he had a good game on the ground, 19 carries, 79 yards, and a touchdown. And did he catch it? He had one pass out the backfield that he caught, but that was good. And Xavier Worthy, man, I mean, he had 9 receptions, 84 yards, and a touchdown himself. He really kind of came into showing that he can be a reliable target for us down the line as the season goes. And then last person that we're going to put up for high tide player of the week is Asante Samuel Jr. He came in for his first game of the season since he was out that very first game against the Colts. He only had 1 tackle, but he came up big with an interception. He had 2 deflections that really changed the tide of the game, especially on third downs, and got us the ball back to help us put this game away. Big time plays, so we're going to put him in the mix as well. And what we're going to do is we're going to spin the wheel and see who is going to be chosen as our high tide performer of the week. And well deserved is going to Xavier Worthy. All right, now it's time to go ahead and spin the wheel and see what Xavier Worthy is going to earn for the week for getting high tide performer of the week. And there you have it. He gets elected captain of the team. So that's a big kudos to him and a huge opportunity for him to be captain of the team. Okay, so now being captain, we have 2 offensive captains, 2 defensive captains. So what we're going to do is we're going to remove, because our 2 offensive captains are Jalen Waddle and Tua. Tua at this point will be removed as a captain, and then that honor will be given to Xavier Worthy. Now, some of the cool things about being a captain is we want to make sure that all our captains have at least 2 traits going into the season. So right now he has 1 trait. What we can do is that we can add another one. Let's see. And we'll give him elusive instinct. So now that gives him 2 traits. And also when it comes to our captains, it's a certain dress style that we have them wear to distinguish them as captains on the field. So the first thing is the helmet. All of my captains get a smoked out visor. And then they also get a warrior type face painting. So get the eye paint, and then everything is strong orange. So if they have any type of accessories, it's going to be the orange color in the game. So all his sleeves, everything will be changed to the color orange. And there we go. And that's the captain's gear that these players have on. You'll notice that on the field as well with some of my other players. Defensive sides, we have Zach and Jordan as our captains, and they'll have the same type of thing as well. So if you take a look at Waddle, see what Waddle has on, same thing. He got on the orange, got the face paint on. If we go to Jordan Brooks, you see Jordan Brooks have the same thing, orange coloring, and he also has the face paint I do need to change his wristbands really quick. He should have 2 of those. There we go. Much better. And then we can go check out Zach, and Zach should have the same thing as the captain, DT. And there you go. He got the orange on. He's good to go. All right, now that that's done, it's time for us to name the low tide player of the week. And once again, it's kind of hard sometimes to pick the actual players because there could be multiple low performers depending on the eye of the beholder. So we then go and spin the wheel, and whatever position we land on is where we'll find out who will be the low tide player of the week. And we're going to stay in wide receiver. So when it comes to receiving and how that game worked, we'll take a look at here. And Jalen Waddle, 1 catch, 24 yards. We might have to give it to him only because as a starter, the captain on the team, we definitely want to see him perform a lot better. I mean, the passes have to go to him as well, but I mean, that's just how the wheel goes. The wheel is very unpredictable. Never know how it's going to go. But the ball didn't go there. But we also can look at Nick Westbrook as well. He's a starter and he only had 1 reception as well. But of course, I'm going to put all the onus on Jalen Waddle just because he was the one to look to step up in the absence of Tyreek Hill to be that Terry McLaurin type of player on the team. 1 reception, 24 yards is not going to cut it. He's going to get the low tide player of the week. And let's see what that means for him, right? We're going to spin the wheel and see what is the penalty for him being the low tide player of the week. And there you have it, a -3 play recognition. So what's going to happen is he's going to go into what we call the fish bowl, where when we do the strategies for the week, we play the mini games. He's going to get to play. If he gets no bronze, silver, or gold, that penalty is going to be doubled and he's going to get -6 in play recognition. If he gets bronze, he's going to get the original penalty of -3. If he gets silver, he's good. He'll just be benched for a quarter. And if he gets gold, not only does nothing happen, but he gets all the points and attributes that comes with that. So this is where you kind of go into, all my Call of Duty fans, kind of like a gulag to try to fight your way back into redemption. Now, before we do that, we got a few things. We got to get ready for the Buffalo Bills this week, get our strategy together, get ready to go against Josh Allen and play this Thursday night primetime game. Now, before we do that, let's take a look at a recap of what happened last week.
A great 1-2 to start the year. Hi everyone, Scott Hansen, and this is your Week 2 edition of the EA Sports Weekly Recap. Plenty to get to here. We begin in South Florida. The Dolphins at home to take on the New England Patriots. And this is Devon Achane. He's going to shake his defenders and go all the way, 21 yards for the score. From there, we go to Indianapolis. We'll check in on the Colts as they host the Denver Broncos. And it's Josh Downs. One of his 2 touchdown catches in the game coming
what a
right
play.
here.
That's crazy.
The Colts
That's a crazy highlight.
Start 2-0 on the young season. Lastly, let's go out to Arrowhead. The Chiefs taking on the Eagles. And it's Isaiah Pacheco. He'll take this one in from 2 yards out. The Chiefs find a way to pull this one out as they escape with the narrow win. And that's a wrap for this week. For all the hardworking men and women in the studio, Scott Hansen saying goodnight. We'll see you again next week right here on EA Sports.
Chiefs needed that win. Chiefs needed to feel good about coming back and losing that game against the Eagles in the Super Bowl to feel good about where they are. Huge highlight. That was a crazy highlight from Josh Downs for the Colts. Colts are like that. Colts is one of those teams that you don't even expect to be a playoff team, but they always come out and play well. They just can't do enough to either make the playoffs or make some type of run. So, and then Denver going down 2 games right now is kind of crazy. That's supposed to be a pretty good team. But let's look and see at what our team's landscape is going to look like for this game and what we have, if we have any injuries, if we don't have any injuries right now. And right now we're good. We got Patrick Paul, we got our offensive line that is going to have to step up against that Bills defense and do a little something. We're gonna see what happened to Jalen Waddle and his little fishbowl, aka the gulag. My newly elected captain Xavier Worthy, hoping that he has a pretty big game. You know, got our 3 running backs there. Defensive side, I think this is where I've been a lot more impressed, especially with Terrell Dotson. Man, I think he's really stepped up and made some big plays. But we're getting to the quarterback for the most part, so that's something that I like, and I want to see if we can continue that. When we take a look at this Bill offense, of course, we got to go against Josh Allen. I mean, this guy here is going to be a monster to stop. He can throw, he's mobile, he can run outside the pocket, he's super dangerous with the ball in his hand. We have to figure that out. James Cook, heck of a running back, doing some great things with the Bills. That's another aspect of their offense. Now, they are shaky in the wide receiver room, but I mean, with Josh Allen, you always have a chance if he has time to get it to these guys. So we have to be very, very careful on what this could mean for us. And these receivers could pretty much carve us up if we allow them to. We got 2 pretty good tight ends as well, and Dawson Knox and Dalton Kincaid. Line is fairly decent enough to try to protect them, especially on the edges. The insides, not so much, but Josh Allen is a big boy. He can handle himself. Defensive side, this is where we may have some problems with our offensive line trying to block these boys. Greg Rousseau, Joey Bosa coming at him full force, Ed Oliver, Daquan Jones. Like, this is a tough line. Devondre Campbell, I don't really believe we have to worry about him coming in for the blitzes and rushing us, but Shaq Thompson is a tackling machine, and they have Terrell Bernard, who's also a tackling machine we got to watch out for, and Matt Milano at the same time can run with the best of them and play coverage if he need to. We got Rasul Douglas from them. I can't talk. So they got Christian Benford and Terrion Johnson as their cornerbacks, but they're not a slouch. These guys can play, and they got a fast Maxwell Harrison that we got to watch out too. Brian Cook and Taylor Rapp. So this should be a pretty game that we got to get ready to play. For us, we're going to keep our regular loadout because we're trying to scout. That's one of the most important things, because we know this team may not be the same. We might have to put on some type of defensive coordinator stuff. We might have to buy some more so we have some coach points, but let's see what we can put on here. So let's put this on, because we'll probably have to throw some blitzes at Josh Allen, and we need to increase that coverage on his guys to ensure that we get knockouts, possible interceptions. So we'll put that on until we get to more levels and unlock more slots that we can do. Play call sheet. We only got 2. We got air raid pistol and air raid gun. Don't know if that'll really help us pretty much. Maybe we can put this 4-2-5 play sheet on. This one is +3 zone coverage as well. Play recognition for all linebackers. So let's take this out and we'll put this one on until we get to a level 3 and able to unlock more sheets. And that's what we'll do. That's what we're gonna run. That's the game plan. They got Deion Dawkins, we know, Josh Allen, James Cook, kind of the things we went over. Hell of a coach in Sean McDermott. Christian Belfort is Benford is injured, so that's good. 3 to 5 weeks. We don't have to deal with that, but they do have a speedster in Harrison over there. Mismatch. Austin Jackson got his hands full. We're gonna have to get that ball. Patrick Paul too. We're gonna have to get that ball out quick, for sure. But we got all kind of mismatches all across the field, and we're gonna have to try to find a way to fix that up. Our DB room is much better than the wide receiver room. So hopefully, like I said, with the coverage, we see some different things. And Tua's gonna have to play the game of his life. That's gonna be the big thing for him. He's gonna have to play one of those games. So we're going to keep those guys, and we're gonna change it to Jalen Waddle. And let's take Jalen Waddle to his fishbowl game here and see what he can do. Which one is the best one? We got Become a True Escape Artist by Evading Defenders. No. We're gonna have to, let's try wide receiver battle on the move. I'm not scared of trying some of these different trainings that we haven't done before. Let's go. Throw it. Why you lobbing it like that? Good catch. Launch that ball up. Where are you going with the ball? When I say launch that ball up, you launch that ball up. Can you at least outrun him? Come on, go get that. Throw it to that 500 mark. Got a bronze. We got a bronze. Can we get a silver? What the hell? I didn't say run over there. So he got a bronze. He got the original penalty. We're going to get -3 play recognition. I don't know what Tua was throwing that ball on half of those. I don't like that. And play recognition is more for that's defense. So what we're going to do is we're going to take -3 off of his awareness. There you go. Puts him down to an 81. Just to be fair, like I said, because he had play recognition, but it was -16. It wouldn't have done him anything. We want to be fair and make sure that these players are feeling the full penalty of what they're doing. All right, let's see if we got through practice with no injuries. We want to try to be full force, ready and available for this game. And looking at it, pretty much the same people. We don't have no Jalen Wright, but that's okay. We are pretty strong in running back, so I'm not too worried there. On the defensive side, no Matthew Judon. He's out this game, so that's fine. We have good thing. We have plenty of depth at edge rusher, so we should be good and ready to go for this game against the Bills. And Kenneth Grant got an upgrade. I'm gonna put him down as a nose rusher, just because he's already pretty established that he can play that position a lot better than a speed rusher. We can add attributes to that down the line, but we kind of want to get him developed first until he hits his hitting depth. All right, now that I'm done boring y'all to death for all this clerical type stuff on the team, let's go ahead and get into the game. So first we got to roll and see what we're going to run for the first quarter of this game. And we're going to be playing offense, y'all. So for the Thursday night game, the Buffalo Bills is going to wear their color rush their color rush uniforms. Or let me see what their rivals look like. It's an all white. I think that's better if it was snowing out there, which is not. We'll have them put their red on, and for us, we'll go ahead and go with our all white jerseys to go in there and go ahead and play this game. X factors of the game: Josh Allen, Matt Milano, super X factors. We have Mika Fitzpatrick and Tua, and then they have all these defensive guys and James Cook that we got to watch out for. Here we are, y'all. Let's get into it. Game of the week is a Thursday night game. Let's go.
EA Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the National Football League. And now, your defending AFC East champion, Buffalo Bills.
On the visiting sideline, their head coach. His guys responded well to their season-opening loss, winners a week ago. Across from him, his counterpart, Bills head coach Sean McDermott. His guys ready to feed off the energy in this building as they try to win one in front of the home.
Here we go, kickoff, Thursday night football, y'all.
Happy to have you along. We are underway on Thursday night primetime. And a good effort on the return there. Gets him across the 30. Up to the
Here come that man. Let's see if we can slow him down, do a little something with him this year. Reigning MVP.
And you and I both know that any win is a good win, and that's what they did last week. But there's also plenty for him to work on in his game, wasn't there?
Yeah.
2 touchdowns, an interception. Yeah, you know, he wants to increase that a little bit in terms of ratio. But first and foremost, they did win the game.
I told you, it's one thing. If he has time, he's going to get them receivers that ball, no matter what their ratings are. We just got to see if we can get some knockouts.
First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Now a first carry for the brother of Dallas.
And we definitely don't want this man turning the corner. That's the last person we want turning the corner.
But not before he's inside the 30.
25 yards on the play.
Now Allen. A short throw pulled in by Kincaid. Down he goes at the 23, a pickup of 4. Now 2nd and 5.
Brings up 2nd and 5 at the Dolphins' 23-yard line.
Allen gonna throw. And he's got the hook up to Moore.
This man is carving us up pretty fast.
Shy of the 10.
10 yards on the play. That's another Bill.
They run the option.
And that's the dangerous part. That's the dangerous part. That right there. We got to figure out a way to stop that.
Pickup of 5.
Here they go. They're on the 5-yard line.
2nd and 4 at the 5-yard line.
Now Cook running right. And tackled down.
Good tackle. Good tackle.
Leaves him with 1 yard to go on 3rd down. So they just
I like how
need 1
Pepper's
yard
getting that
here
box
to pick up the
sometime.
first
That's one of the
down.
reasons why we brought him in. Ooh, nice hit.
Just a yard, but that's all they needed. And by the slimmest of margins, it'll be first
Get up,
and
Grant.
goal.
But they pick it up on 3rd
Oh, they got a first and goal. Josh Allen about to run it again, y'all. Told you. Wow.
And touchdown, Buffalo. Josh Allen, his 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Bills put the night's first points on the board.
Y'all had to
They
tackle.
take
What
the
happened?
lead. Tyler Bass on for the extra point attempt. And it's 7-0 Buffalo.
We have to be careful. This can get a little dangerous for
Takes
us.
him down the field in 8 plays. And it was Josh Allen using his legs to polish things off. And out a little across the 25 to the 27.
All right, here come Tua. Let's see what he can do.
Heading out to lead this Miami offense.
It's make or break year.
Quarterbacks in the NFL when he's out there leading his squad. He completed over 72% of his passes last season, which led the league, and he's looking to be even better in this season.
Good run, good run.
6 yards here as he stopped near the 35 at the 34. You see the numbers on the ground.
We gonna go how you go, Devon.
Well, obviously, he didn't have a great deal of time between games, having to turn around on a short week and get ready for Thursday night football. But he said in pregame that he would have expected. Didn't seem to think this short week was going to affect him much as he chases a big performance here in prime time.
Good catch. Good catch. Good catch, Waller.
He is gonna, counting down toward the midway point in quarter one. Now H.N.
Get that block and go. Get that block and go. There you go. There you go.
Now here's 1st and 10.
And the Dolphin first down.
Going to the air. Tagovailoa. 2 games thus far. It's not a start that's going to set the world on fire, but they've been pretty solid nonetheless.
Oh, my goodness. Yo, my offensive lineman got put on the ground so fast, I didn't even know what was going on.
Sacks last week. That's their first one here. Anything in particular you've seen from them or on film?
I think that they're winning athletically up front, winning those one-on-one battles, but also when the offensive line wants to keep everyone in and mass protect, they know how to scheme their way back to the quarterback.
That boy threw it to, I don't know who he threw it to. Oh man. Oh man.
So after the INT, it's Allen.
We in trouble right now, y'all. We are in trouble.
The teams probably say shrink the playbook somewhat. Is that correct?
I think you're right about that because you just don't have
Watch
the
Cook.
time that you have in a normal week to put in a full playbook.
Good job, good job. Good job, 3rd and inches. Let's try to get this stop on 3rd down.
Who are the freshest guys?
Josh Allen is about to lean up in there.
Thursday night, guys have a little extra pep in their step. You go to them early and often.
And he is going to have a Bills first down, maybe by about a yard as they find a way to convert on 3rd and inches. Give to Cook out of the gun.
Oh my goodness. Thank you, Peppers.
The extra effort is going to get him stopped up just shy of the 10. And now they'll throw with Allen. And that falls to the ground.
Good hit. Good hit.
A nice job of bodying him up defensively. And now it brings up 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd down and
3rd and 4. Let's get a stop. Get to him. Get to him. Come on, y'all. Jeez, Louise.
And he'll take it into the end
Oh,
zone.
man.
Buffalo touchdown. Josh Allen with his 2nd TD of the game, his 6th of the year.
It's about to be one of those games.
Nothing here in the opening quarter of the ball game. Extra point by Bass, up and good. And that'll make the score 14-0. Here's the Bills kickoff unit now as they will send this one away.
Let's get some good field position.
And he's up across
Or not.
the 25. And
I think you hit the key words early on. So they have to decide, do we even need to change game plan? Or do we just need to execute better and try and get back in this game?
to the sideline and incomplete.
That was a great job of Tap being aware.
Safety Taylor Rapp right there on the coverage. Now a 2nd and 10. You look at this Buffalo defense, and they've shown the ability to play tough against the pass. Currently ranked number 9 in the NFL.
Yeah, defending the pass hasn't been an issue for them. It's been stopping the run.
In 10 after back.
They ain't letting us breathe. Can you hit Waller?
Tua sets up to pass it.
Boy!
It's incomplete. And the Bills will take over the football with a 1st and 10.
Oh, man.
To the air, Allen throwing the out route.
Josh having his way with us. He ain't feeling no pressure. He more comfortable than he ever been before. Look at him. Good hit.
He stopped immediately.
Make him feel that.
Only a yard there on the keeper, and that's going to leave him with a 3rd.
We got to get ready to see what we're going to run for the 2nd quarter.
Throwing now is Allen. And that's
Good
gonna
stop,
be
good stop.
incomplete. The contact there enough to jar that ball free, and it brings up fourth down. Here's
That was a
Ryan
hell of a play.
Stonehouse now, as he's on to punt for
All right,
the
we're going to be
first time
playing full
tonight.
quarter.
And he gets this away, and look at this. This is a good one. And that'll hit at the 5 and go into the end zone for a touchback.
All right, at this point, we need to put some points on the
The
board.
Dolphins at the line, ready for their next drive.
I want to get this to Worthy, but I need time.
Charles, every game
I need time.
measuring stick game, but I think when it comes within your division like this, it's a measuring
Oh,
stick game.
my goodness.
I would agree with that totally because all division
My boys
games
can't even
have
catch the
extra
ball.
to them. But I like where this game is situated because at this stage of the season, it has that little extra juice, but at the same time, it's not a make or break.
Please
If this
watch
were,
him.
Let's say week 15, 16, somewhere in that
Oh,
neighborhood.
he's not blitzing. Let's get it out quick at this point. Yeah.
A gain of 5.
Let's go into the second quarter.
14-0 the score.
We
This is
struggling,
the
y'all.
NFL on EA
And
Sports.
Bills is working us.
They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks. Now Tua.
Come on, Greg. That's what we needed. We just needed a first down. We just needed a first down.
And he is going to have
Nothing
the
more,
Dolphins
nothing
first
less.
down. He needed 5. He got it barely, as it will officially go down as a gain of 5 yards. Achane gets it from
Point of attack, holding up. They won their battles at the line of scrimmage.
Because that's not going to work.
To try and run.
Use the speed.
Swarming to the ball carrier.
short throw caught by Dulcich. And he's corralled.
We got to take what they give us. Take what they give us.
Sometimes we can get fooled when we watch him make catches, as we just saw him do there, because he really looks like a wide receiver the way he goes about his business.
Yeah,
Let's go.
240
Let's go.
range.
Yeah,
Let's
not
go.
super huge.
Good run.
Maybe
Good
not
run.
to be that.
Now Tua just going to bat this forward on the end around. All right, a great read. They're 2 for 2 on third down conversions, but they need 7 yards here. Tua setting up shop to throw again. And he'll be hit as he releases.
And this even tough. This is even tough.
Officially, this will be a 51-yard attempt.
And he got it. Great kick, man. Great kick.
Offenses are striving.
Come on, we got to do something against Josh Allen. He playing with us at this point. He playing with us.
Off play action.
Yeah, I'm trying to hurt him. Good job, y'all. Good job.
A couple on the scramble. It's second down.
Brings up 2nd and 8 at the 24-yard line.
Allen. That pass complete to Moore. It's a first down.
Good for a Bills first down. 1st and 10 at the 33-yard line.
Option play. Here's Cook.
Get to him. Get to him. 2nd and 8.
Well, they always talk about playing great team defense, and that was an excellent example right there. Everyone on assignment, no one in the wrong spot, everyone filling their gaps.
That boy looks like he wide open over there.
Middle here to Palmer. Yard line.
Buffalo Bills. 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
From the gun, it's a give to Cook.
Good job. Good job.
Here's 2nd and 10.
No gain on the play.
Allen now looks to throw.
Get to him.
Setting up the screen
Get to
for
him.
Cook. And he'll go out of bounds right around the... They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains.
Gotcha. Gotcha.
That's going to be intercepted.
Go, Brooks. Go.
Jordan Brooks with it. And the Dolphins
Great job. That's why that's my captain. That's why that's my captain. Let's go do something with this.
His arm strength and his ability to fit it anywhere he wants to. A lot of quarterbacks do that and often pay the price.
There you go. There you go.
Taking across midfield.
I like that run, Ollie.
And this throw
That was a drop.
in that time, and it's going to lead to third down.
Incomplete. It's 3rd down and 2 yards to go.
Looking to pass. Tua. Work in the middle of the field.
Do something.
Man complete.
Do something, Waddle.
Couple of Alabama guys there. 2 to Waddle for the Miami first.
A gain of 4 yards. And the Dolphins first down.
They'll run it up the middle now. Gordon able to break through that initial.
2-minute warning. I'd love to be able to go into halftime.
They'll come up 2nd and 7. Tua going to throw. Short throw going to be caught by Waller. Now 2 yards still to go. 3rd down now. Here's Tagovailoa to throw.
You got to hold on to the ball. We got to go for it, coach. We got to go for it, coach.
And now 4th down.
He got to hold on to the ball. Waddle, this is you.
They're going for it.
Maybe
Here's
not.
Tua with it. And
God,
it's incomplete.
dog it, man. That was killer.
It'll be a turnover
That was
on
killer.
downs.
That was killer.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last.
Oh, I thought I had another one. Thought I had another pick.
And the Bills first down.
Working out of the shotgun. Here's Allen. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Moore.
Gain of 9.
And that'll give him a short yardage situation here for 2nd down.
The Dolphins 31-yard line.
Up the middle, it's Cook. And
I ran right past that tackle.
28.
Right past that tackle.
They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down. The 2nd of their timeouts.
First and 10.
As they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. Here's Allen.
How is he wide open like that?
Receiver complete.
Oh, my goodness.
Away to the 2.
This man, Josh Allen, is something different.
Now Allen. And he's going to go down just outside of the
Good
5,
pressure.
right around the 6-yard line.
Is he going for it?
Jalen Phillips, the
No, he's going to kick the field goal.
first-rounder, getting in there for the sack.
All right, let's see what we're running for the
And
3rd quarter.
offensively, they'll take the timeout with 6 seconds left in the 2nd quarter.
A 23-yard attempt.
The kick by Bass is good. And the Bills will add on to their lead.
The score, Bills.
So no problems at all on that one. And you know,
Will be
virtually
defense,
no
y'all.
win. This is a kicker's dream here tonight.
Really is, isn't it? So to me, with no wind, it should be a passer's dream as well, right? But in this case, the defense held out. They had to force the field goal.
The Dolphins take over 1st and 10 at their own.
We going to run it out or we going to try to launch something downfield?
Tua, the final shot before half. And he rifles one incomplete.
They can't catch the ball standing wide open. We got a problem. We got a receiver problem with our guys catching the ball.
For our halftime report.
All right, Brandon, thanks much. Welcome in, everyone, to the Orlando studios. Scott Hansen with you for a quick halftime report. We'll let both sides catch their breath and get their orange wedges as we're going to get ready for the 3rd quarter action. So let's go back out to the stadium as we rejoin our broadcast team, Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
All right, Scott, thanks very much. And we welcome all of you back here on EA Sports for quarter number 3. And he'll get it up across the 20 to the 21-yard line. Out comes the Dolphins now. They'll go on offense first here in this 3rd quarter. By no means certainly are they out of this contest. 2-score game start of the 3rd quarter, but you feel like if they don't get points and then they get
All right, here we go. They got 2 in the blender right now. He 9 for 20.
Important possession.
There you go. Catch the ball. Catch the ball.
Empty-handed on this drive, because then you give them a chance to extend their lead. You need some kind of points here, even if it's just a field goal. It's what I call one of those calming drives. Try and slow things down a little bit.
Oh, nice step up. Boy, what a catch by Worthy. Great step in the pocket by Tua.
That one good for 26 and a first down.
We on to something now, baby. We playing.
Throwing now is Tagovailoa.
Watch the. Oh, I love that. I love that right there. Slide. Slide. Oh. Whoa. What a play by Tua.
Big yardage there on the scramble.
What a play by Tua. This is what I want to see from a franchise quarterback right here. Command this team. Okay. Okay. Yeah, they was on that. They was on the 2nd and 13. Boy, them helmets look like y'all remember Blitz? And you put in that big head cheat code and everybody be running around with them big old heads. They stuffed that again. We 3rd and 17. Can you make something happen again, Tua?
From the gun, it's Tua.
Nice, nice.
Going to be caught by Waddle.
We gonna kick a field goal or we going for it?
Well shy of the first,
kick a field goal.
Only make it to the 11.
A gain of 9 on the play. But it brings up
Patterson's kick is good. And a second field goal here gets him back within 11 now. It's 17-6. So a good drive there to begin quarter number 3, but they're only able to shave 3 points off the lead.
Well, something's better than nothing. All right, they didn't play particularly well.
All right, let's see if we can slow these Bills down. Let's see if we can get Josh Allen off the field, whether it's 3 and out or a turnover. And we have to stay spying him.
At their own 28-yard line. Throwing to start the drive. Allen.
Why is he wide open over there?
This will be caught downfield by Moore.
He read it. I can't get mad at it.
First and 10 at the
First down, here's the run with Cook. 2nd and 10.
Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Getting the ball is Cook running left. Oh, look at the juke.
Oh, my goodness.
1st and 10 now, down inside the 20.
Oh, counter play.
Moore, the man in motion.
Watch him, watch him, watch him.
A 10th carry in the game for Cook.
Good job. Good job.
Patrick.
A gain of 2.
Here's a 2nd and 8.
2nd and 8 at the 16-yard line.
I don't know what play they running.
Here's Allen to throw it. That's caught by Kincaid, working the middle of the field.
What play was that?
So the completion good for 7.
They ran that to perfection. Slant inside.
3rd and 1.
Allen taking it himself.
Man,
Touchdown here, but not before he does.
this man is ridiculous. This man ridiculous. We can't stop him.
First down. 1st and goal at the
We got to try to figure it out. Get in there. Get in there. Good tackle. Good tackle.
First down, holding them to a short gain.
And the ball smack dab on the 5-yard line. Here's 2nd and goal.
Watch the run. Watch the RPO. Get over there. Get over there.
Allen gonna throw.
That was a hell of a kick.
A 5-yard touchdown. As his guys have opened up a very comfortable lead. Extra point by Bass, up and good. And the lead is up to 18 now. Shy of the 30.
Let's put some points on the board. We land a huge goose egg right now.
At their own 28-yard line.
That boy went out of bounds and came back in.
Open man, Westbrook Akine. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45.
It's a gain of 20. And the Dolphins.
Now Gordon on 1st down.
Good way to shake that tackle, but they ain't playing with the run game right now.
Up to the 49. Well, just shy of midfield. Here's a 2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
A run straight ahead with Achane.
They line is just punishing our offensive line. That's what we're seeing. That's the huge difference. That's the huge difference, honestly.
Just nowhere to go on the ground and struggling to put up points. Incomplete. They tried to drop it off, but he couldn't hold on. The Dolphins will send out the punter now. They'll boot it away.
We look outmatched, out of sync, not ready to play.
Out of bounds just outside the 15 at the 16-yard line.
We just look like Buffalo Bills are superior in this conference. We're going to have to build a challenge them.
Here in the third quarter, your 3 scores to the good. What's your approach on this drive?
Too early to fully commit to playing the clock game. Yet at the same time, you're also not going pell-mell like you would in 2-minute offense. This is what NFL offenses call 4-minute football. Take the clock out of the game a little bit, wind it down, but at the same time,
to challenge the Buffalo Bills, we're going to have to build in the trenches, offense and defensively, because we're going to need some boys to be able to get to Josh Allen, but we're going to need our boys to also be able to restrain. Did he get a first down? We're going to need our boys to be able to withstand their line as well.
Heavy set out there on 3rd and 1.
Come back. You already knew he was going to do that. Let's see what we're going to run for the fourth quarter.
First down. First and 10 at the 29-yard line.
Fourth quarter coming up here on Thursday night prime time. You are watching the NFL.
We're going to finish on offense.
Back now in Buffalo.
We got to see if we can end this game with some type of dignity.
The fourth quarter. On play action, Allen.
Get that tackle. Good job, Brooks. We got him on the ground. That's a good thing. Made him back up out that under that center for a second.
To throw, it's Allen.
Get to him. Get to him.
He's got a man wide open, complete. A pair of first downs gives him a 1st and 10 up at the 44.
That's good for a Bills.
So they fake the handoff. Now
Get to him. Get to him. Good job. First sack of the game. Better late than never.
To at least get some of this yardage back.
2nd and 19. Watch the middle of that field.
On play action, Allen.
Get to him. Get to him. Good job.
Hauls it in. And he goes out right around the 39.
Brings up 3rd down.
Now on 3rd and long.
Get to him. Get to him. Oh, my goodness. Brooks, you good?
So nothing doing there. And that's going to make it 4th down. Here's Ryan Stonehouse now as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time. And this is away. It's a high kick, and he got all of it.
That was a crazy punt. That was a crazy punt.
Touchback.
Let's see if we can get the ball downfield and put some points on the board.
They get set to start the drive. Even though they were able to force the punt defensively, still a big hole to climb out of, especially at this late stage of the contest.
You can't do nothing but laugh, man. At this point, you can't do nothing but laugh. My boys are shook.
And just see what happens. But this defense knows that all too well. Of course, I loved his skills, but he plays hard on every down.
And that motor on full display there as he gets his first NFL sack. And that's going to be incomplete. Bailey on now.
Look, they can't even get down the field. My team can't even get down the field, y'all.
Just outside the 40. A pretty good punt there, but also of 12 yards. And the Bills are going to take over in great position.
We got smacked in the mouth. That's what happened.
Play action. Now it's Allen.
Allen with time again. And he killing us with those crossing routes and with time.
It's a gain of 18. And the Bills first down.
And he'll just plow right into a host of tacklers.
Y'all not even making Allen feel that he feel comfortable running the ball when y'all should be smacking his helmet off.
2nd and 10 at the 28-yard line.
Allen off the play fake.
I see the
there you go.
That is a rare incompletion.
Finally. Yeah, finally they get a drop. They get a drop like us.
Way up, not that time.
Get to him. Get to him. Oh, there we go again, y'all.
And he's got another first down as he's brought down at the Dolphins' 15-yard line.
15 yards on the play. That's good for a Buffalo Bills.
They run the counter with Cook. And the nimble footwork gets him just inside the 10 to the 9, but no further. This is a 2nd and 4, ball at the 9.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 9-yard line.
They run it again with Cook. And he'll be stopped just outside the 5 at the 6. The Bills on 3rd down. 6 conversions and 9
If they convert this, they're going to get a touchdown.
This time they face a 3rd and 2.
Why ain't nobody going with Palmer? Look, 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 get your boy. That's 3 for Josh Allen, y'all. There's 3 rushing touchdowns for Josh Allen today.
Josh Allen, a 6-yard touchdown run. And the Bills are looking to make it 2 straight as they add on to this 4th quarter lead.
Not only did we get punched in the mouth today,
Miami set to take
we probably lost a few teeth as well.
Definitely hoping for a better showing than their last appearance. They couldn't really even move the football much beyond the shadows of their own goalpost, Charles. We'll see if they can get a better
Look that deep in your own territory. The goal is a minimum of at least 2 first downs, because even if you have to punt then, you change the field position, right?
Hopefully Worthy can outrun him. She should. Nope. They can put a hand in there, knock the ball away.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has
So can't do that.
3rd and 10. Here's Tua. That's into the hands of Wood.
There you go.
And he is going to
I'll
have
take
the
that.
Dolphins first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
A gain of 12. First down, Miami.
Tua going to throw.
Come back to it.
And that is incomplete.
That's not pass interference.
They'll probably spend a little extra time dissecting the game film after this one. I think the part of their plan was to hit them over the top of the deep ball. They've been unsuccessful all night.
And that's complete to Westbrook.
Coach Creed had to get smacked in the mouth.
Going to the air, Tagovailoa. He's got his target. That's complete.
It's a gain of 10. First down, Dolphins.
Tua sets up to pass it. Got a man, and he hits him in stride.
A gain of 16 yards.
Boy.
And a Dolphin first down.
Now a play fake. Here's Tagovailoa.
Oh my goodness. Tua. If Tua was just a little bit more accurate, you know, some of these things would be a little bit different, you know.
Credit for hanging in there and trying to make something happen, despite the amount of pressure he's been under this entire game.
Looking to pass. Tua.
I gave you a layup right there. I gave you a layup right there.
Tua setting up shop to throw again. Touchdown, Dolphins.
That's all I can ask for, y'all.
And he's generally been one step ahead of this defense all game long. And he's going to be,
you know, Coach Rich Creed, he had to know he couldn't come in this AFC East division and think it was going to be sweet to take the Dolphins team and think that he was going to be superior to the Buffalo Bills. You know, Patriots is one thing because they building up too. But when we play the Jets next week, that's another test as well to see where we fare in this NFC East and where we stack up. In the NFC, I'm sorry, AFC. Are we right below the Bills or are we below the Jets? Are we 3rd in the division? It's something we're going to have to see. So this was to let Rich Creed know what the standard is and where he's trying to go.
Impressive victory. Not the best defense in the NFL they were going against, but it is a top 10 defense in this league, and they're pretty sound, but yet they found a way to get it done and get the victory.
Yeah, I got to give them credit because I think their game plan was really, really strong for this one. They knew where they wanted to attack, they knew how they wanted to execute, and they did it with confidence and a little bit of verve as well.
So for the Bills, it's back-to-back victories now after the Week 1 defeat as they move to 2-1. And they'll get another home date next week as the Saints will come to town.
All right, as you can see, they had 21 first downs. We had 13. Our total offense wasn't there. We wasn't rushing the ball like them. We wasn't completing the ball like them. We ain't converting on our 3rd downs like them. We got in the red zone once, and when we did, we got a touchdown and we got a field goal out of it. I'm sorry, twice. But every time they got to the red zone, they putting up points. That's something that got to change. Tua was 51% completion. He did get a touchdown. He got an interception just like Josh Allen, but the difference is Josh Allen was 83 yards. 83 completion rate. Cooks did his thing. Josh Allen getting in the end zone 3 times. I already knew that was going to be a problem, something we should have shored up. Once we start playing from behind, that took the ball out of Devon A-Chain hands. He had a couple of plays where he got negative yards, and that's why his yards total went down, because he was doing a little bit better than that. Receiving wise, these drops, man. Xavier Worthy had a drop. Devon A-Chain had 3 for no reason. I know he's a running back, but geez Louise, like, we can't have those drops like that. And we got to find a way to get the ball in our playmakers' hand a little bit more. That's a big thing too. Defense, Peppers was all over the field. Like I said, I like what Terrell Dodson was doing, getting to that ball and attacking it. Brooks is, of course, Brooks. He's gonna get his tackles and everything in. Phillips with 2 big sacks. I definitely like that. Brooks had an interception, but it wasn't enough for us to win the game. We were struggling morely on the offensive side, but we weren't containing Josh Allen either, and we weren't putting pressure on him. So with that, let's take a look, because we got some contracts up that we're gonna have to get ready for. Zach Wilson. This quarterback room may be cleaned out. Like I said, by the end of it, we'll let Tua finish out the season. Or if not, by trade deadline, we might, if a team want them, depending on what money they have, who is looking at them, maybe we get him out, get him to somewhere he wants to be, and we finish the season with Quinn, just to see Quinn as a rookie, to see if he has what it takes to possibly be the quarterback going forward. I don't know. Madison, he's not playing anywhere, and we got a good 3 running back room, so he won't be coming back for sure. D will not be coming back. Darren Waller, he's probably going to retire most likely, so we're going to have to find another tight end in this room, or possibly trade for one. Left tackle, we not missing nothing. We're hanging our hats on Patrick Paul to see if he can be that guy going forward. I'm pretty sure our biggest contracts is going to come from the defensive side. We got to make a decision on Jalen Phillips. Jalen Phillips is asking for about 13-14 a year. We have 59 in cap. I believe that I like Jalen Phillips, but I do believe we can let him go, and the only reason why is because we got Chop Robinson, who's right there and ready to step in and take that starting role, so we can kind of let Jalen Phillips walk, or put him on a trading block, see what offers is out there for him, since we do have Chop Robinson, and kind of save ourselves a little bit of money. On the right hand side, we got Matthew Judon. We're not going to sign him back. He might retire as well. We're going to continue to roll with Bradley Chubb. DT side, we're pretty good here. We got Zach, we got Kenneth Grant. The rest is really just filling in with role positions at that point, like a Matthew Butler. Willie Gay Jr., we're not running to go sign him back, but I mean, he's cheap. We can bring him back if we want to just make sure we're good in that position. We got a Jamin Davis that we brought in to give a chance to. KJ Britt, but I love what Terrell Dodson is doing. This is his spot to lose until we find a better replacement, and I can't wait to get Cater back, because I think he is gonna be a good cornerback for us. Asante Samuel, we're probably gonna give him the contract, because our 2 guys are probably gonna be Cater and Asante at cornerback. Douglas, we're gonna probably let walk. And see what else is in free agency, but that's probably what we're going there. I can also put him on the block just to see what's out there, because I don't see him making a big impact on the team. Right now there's nothing really big happening for him, so I'm gonna just add him on the block, see what's out there. On the safety side, we still got Minka Fitzpatrick, so we're good there. And we have to decide on Jabril Peppers if we're gonna pay him. Jabril came in as a free agent, but now he's asking for about 11, 12, 13 per year being here. To me, he has to have a pretty spectacular season for us to want to go ahead and give him that money. If not, we're gonna have to go a different route and free agency. So that's where we are now with the team. Regional scout focus. We need to set some things up. So what I want to do here is some edge rushers out there. I don't know where we'll possibly be. We don't have a first round draft pick, I don't believe. I gotta remember if it was taken off, but we're gonna set the scout focus to offensive tackle here. We need to get some tackles in there. We're pretty good where we at. On this side, cornerback, safety, we can find safeties. I'm always looking for a special cornerback to come in, so we're gonna look at that. On this side here, they have some wide receivers. They have a cornerback as well. I would say continue to look for cornerbacks. It's easy to find wide receivers in free agency. And then here we need a tight end. We need to find a tight end. So that's how we're gonna scout. So that's what we're looking at now. Next week we face the Jets. And then we'll go face the Panthers. So we're looking, by the time we get to after week 5, we're looking to possibly be 3-2. That's what we want to look like. But other than that, thank you for tuning in to the final drive. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe. Until next time, salute to you.